What's up guys, it's Alicio here and I am back again with another video on my channel. Also, as normal before we begin, I would like to say that this video is full of entertainment, so if I get anything wrong, please leave a to the point comment below. Otherwise, let's get started. Now, of course, this will happen in OG Dragon Ball when Krillin is first killed by Tambourine. Now, I know Masako X did this a while back. I haven't watched it in as well, but I had some different ideas on it. That's what I remember from watching it. And so I will just do what I think will happen, and I think mine will turn out quite different to his. So now I present to you all my take on what if Goku turned Super Saiyan in OG Dragon Ball. So it happens just after Goku finds out about Krillin's death. Goku's animalistic scream echoes out of the building into the arena, and he grits his teeth and bursts into another roar. This time his hair turns a bright golden yellow, and his aura bursts out, breaking the tournament building. His golden aura fills the area, and everyone is pushed away from him. Instantly, Goku flies off in pursuit of Tambourine. This time, however, he kills Tambourine without a second thought. Even though he's fatigued, he's still way stronger. The fight ends, but soon after, Goku faints because his body is already pretty fatigued, and on top of that, the Super Saiyan transformation is quite strenuous, considering 1, he's a child still, and 2, he's just a lot weaker, and it's his first time. He falls to the ground and is found by Yajirobe. Now, the fatigued Goku asks Yajirobe if he can carry Goku up to Korin's tower, a bit like what happened when Goku was brutally beaten by King Piccolo. And so, like they originally promises Yajirobe a magical food, which is, of course, the senzu bean, if he does so. Yajirobe agrees, and when Goku gets up to Korin and heals, he tries to go Super Saiyan, but it's not really something you can learn just straight after you go for the first time. Apparently, we know that Goku had a bit of trouble going it immediately after. So he keeps trying and trying and trying, but he only gets his hair to flicker the yellow glow briefly. Getting impatient, Goku asks Korin if there's any other way for him to get stronger. Korin, like the original, offers the super divine water, and Goku accepts. Now, since power levels are still relevant in Dragon Ball, I would like to use them. So, Goku's power level after drinking the super divine water is 260, like in the original timeline. So that means if he goes Super Saiyan, his power level will be 13,000 right now. But that's if he goes Super Saiyan, I'm not saying he will. Now, like the original, Goku goes and fights King Piccolo, who is just dispatched of Master Roshi and Chaozu and wished for his youth. Goku arrives to kill Drum, just saving Tien Han's life. The next fight goes pretty much the same as the original. Goku defeats King Piccolo without the use of Super Saiyan, and just before King Piccolo dies, he spits out an egg, which of course is the Piccolo we know. Now, continuing on, Goku goes to meet Kami about bringing the Dragon Balls back. When he arrives, he fights Mr. Popo, but soon after he is outmatched, he tries to reach the hidden power within himself. After all these tries at Korin, and now he is able to succeed. The lookout shakes from the massive energy that Goku now wields. Mr. Popo feels this, obviously, and takes a step back in surprise, realizing Goku's true power, and decides to let Goku meet Kami. Kami agrees to bring back Shenron, under the condition that Goku trains to fight Piccolo. Now you might be thinking, why would Kami do this? Goku's already easily strong enough to wipe out Piccolo. Just give him a bit of time to master Super Saiyan? Well, Kami was actually training Goku to be the new Kami original, so I think he trained Goku anyway. Goku mainly trains in his base form, but Kami also lets him train on his own in Super Saiyan. Goku eventually decides to call the form Superhuman. I know that sounds a bit cringy, but it's the best I came up with since he still thinks he's human. I could go with hyperhuman, but while it does rhyme, kind of, it still is more cringier in my view. Eventually, Goku masters Super Saiyan, or as he calls it, Superhuman, just before the 3 years end. Now we get to the 23rd Tenchinkai Budokai. Now before we begin the fighting, I want to use power levels to scale everyone. So everyone except Goku are practically the same in terms of power. Piccolo with a power level like the original, of I'd say around 322. it isn't stated what his power level is, but it is stated at what his power level was at the start of Z, which we got his power levels for his weighted suppressed power and his full power. I think his full power around this time would be his suppressed power from DBZ. Now, Goku's power level is higher than the original because of the strenuous training from Goku's training in Super Saiyan 1. And I think it'll be around 1,500. I could go much higher than this, especially since it is Super Saiyan after all. But just to keep the story a bit in pace, and so it's a bit more fun, and also I really like power levels, I'm just going to keep it around 1,500 for now. Because it was effective, and this is because he was effectively able to train in the time chamber for longer periods of time, which is effectively gravity training, so that's why he was able to reach this 1,500 level. This also means his Super Saiyan power is a power level of 75,000. Now the tournament goes pretty much the same, except Tenshin Han is easily beaten without Goku taking his weighted clothes off. And in the finals, well, as you may know, Piccolo doesn't stand a chance. Goku suppresses himself so he can trick Piccolo into transforming into a larger size so Goku can get Kami back. But as soon as Kami is freed, Goku powers up to full power and overwhelms Piccolo. So the ending goes as normal. Goku lets Piccolo go, Goku refuses the role of Kami, and goes off to marry Chi-Chi, marking the end of Dragon Ball and the start of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so that's where we'll end it for today. It was a bit shorter than usual, but I thought it would be a nice intro to my next video, and I wanted to try and get this as close to on time as I could, even if it isn't. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. But if you didn't, please comment down below why, and I'll try to improve since I am quite new to this YouTube thing. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys!